bro. I'm Boo.
I'm Door.
And welcome back to Club 6.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Today we have a guest.
Hey y'all.
We got a special guest. Let's
She
get
dope
it.
as hell, y'all, for sure.
Hey.
It's our first guest. We're excited about this.
Right.
Nervous about this?
She setting the tone.
Right.
She's setting the tone, y'all.
All right, so before we get started, let's introduce her. Let's get it. What's your name?
Y'all, my name is Davy. You can find me on Instagram at Davy the Poet, DavyThepoet.
Okay.
And why they call you Davy the Poet? What you into?
Because I'm a poet and
Okay.
that's just what I do. I be performing and stuff. I be writing and stuff.
You gonna give us a word today or what? What's going on?
She said, I come to just vibe.
I'll do it though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Okay,
it. I'm gonna do it. Y'all just let me know.
Don't gotta put you on the spot right now. You get into it a little later.
Okay, good.
All right, so let's get into it.
Alrighty.
We getting right into it.
Okay.
All right, so what's your type? Like what you into? Like what you I don't want to tell people your type. I want you to do it. Like what you
what's
you
my
like?
type?
You like are you a lesbian or are you heterosexual? Like what's your
As far as with me, I would say that this year I started to really come to the realization that I ain't gonna lie, I've really been on some lesbian stuff for years. But right now I'm on some, you know what, it don't even be going right with the lesbian world anyway. So it's I'm open to it, guys, but it has to be that guy, it really does. I haven't did it in a long time, since high school actually. But
Yeah.
I just feel when it comes down to my type, honestly, everybody know the lesbian thing is probably going to be something that is going to be hard to let go of. I'm gonna be very transparent, but I don't think that I can. I'm gonna be honest.
Do
I
you
don't
feel
think
like it's
so.
pressure to let it go, or you just feel like,
I think that it kind
Or-
of is.
or you feel like you could just love who you love, and whenever it happens,
haven't-
if you find your person that's a lesbian, if you find your person that's straight,
I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I'm mature enough to say whatever God has for me, that's what it's gonna be. Now, if it's up to me, I know it. I know what I would want, But if God Himself sends somebody to me, I'm not gonna miss out on my blessings. I do know that I want children. Yeah, I feel like I've been having a lot of heartbreaks with lesbians anyway.
you
So
have a lot of heartbreaks when
that's what I'm saying.
And let me say this.
No, you being very straightforward. That's
Well, hold on, let me say
kinda
this.
True.
Y'all don't start saying I'm trying to convert. Y'all cause y'all
It's the
Christians,
truth.
y'all religious. Cause I love God. I love God, but I'm not
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what
So
you mean.
don't start saying she look at her, she trying to convert her.
she's already converted.
I
What?
wouldn't take it like that.
But I'm
I
saying
wouldn't
though,
take it like that.
that's
I
how
think
people do though. That's what's so crazy.
And it is true, because I'm gonna be honest, without talking about family too much, they try to make it seem oh, the heterosexual world, it would be so much better for you. You're too beautiful to be,
Right.
into that type of stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, I be happy, even with the heartbreaks. I be
Yeah,
happy.
be happy.
I really be happy.
You living
And I
free
be
true.
comfortable. I feel when it comes down to dating a guy, if I'm being very transparent, I think I would only do it because I know that I want a child and I know I want a few, And
Okay.
it's I don't feel like any of my relationships with women go so far enough to the point where it's
See?
let's have a child.
I agree with that.
And that's probably, if I'm being very honest, it might upset some people, family, whatever, but that's just my truth. I feel like that's the only reason why I probably would ever go that way, is because I know I want kids and I know I want a few, and I'm willing to do it on my own, to have kids on my own, but it's I don't know. You never know.
All right, so
that's just
we
where
we gonna wind it back a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so how was it when you first came out? Like, how was your parents? Like, how was it a big deal?
So my mama, even though she act like she did not know, she knew. I remember that whooping, I do remember that.
You
And
looking for that.
yeah, I did. That started off 6th grade when I came. Well, I didn't come out. I remember Uvu.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Memories.
So Uvu is where the messages started popping up, and my mom was checking it and stuff on the computer. Got a whooping. Then 8th grade, they act like they forgot about it or whatever. Got a whooping again. And by high school, I had a high school boyfriend. I just stuck to it because it was okay, this is what y'all want that bad.
We got a similar story.
I'm about to say that's how I used to be. And in middle school, my last boyfriend was probably 8th grade. I did not like him. He was. I didn't. But it's funny. I always tell people I never liked the. I liked the girl. Even when I was in 4th grade, I used to have crushes on these two twins. They might see this, but
She said twins.
They was twins. Well, I didn't have a crush on both of the twins. I had a crush on one of the twins. I didn't have a crush on both of them. I had a crush on one of them, but we had the same class. And they would do shit like that. Was the first time like I felt like kind of like emotions a little bit. Like I used to look forward to seeing them. Like they would like hit me every day. Like, what are you doing? Like it's one of them. Yeah, I mean they probably gonna see this and yeah, I used to like you. But no, they was. I used to enjoy that. When I used to have boyfriends, I never felt nothing. Like I had a boyfriend in 6th grade. That was probably my most memorable boyfriend. Like, he was athletic. I liked him because he was athletic. We had like the same class. We had like the same interests. But I never felt like I want to do. It's not the same. I want to do stuff with him. Like
it's not the same.
Like I used to be scared to kiss him. Like, I remember we graduated in 6th grade. We had a 6th grade graduation. We went to the movies and shit. I used to be like, so mind you, I never got a beating, but I used to be like so scared. I'm in the movies like, he like, come over here, come kiss me. I'm like, no, I want my mom to see. Like, I used to just be so scared because I wasn't really interested. Like, and I used to have to like, kind of like force boyfriends, like not really force because my mom didn't care.
I know what you mean.
To, like 8th grade, my mom, I remember I'll never forget. My mom came home this day like, you got something to tell me? And I just bust out crying, like, like girls. Yeah. She was like, that's fine. She's like, I just rather you come to me than somebody off the street coming to me. Like, people are coming to me telling me my daughter's gay, and I'd rather you tell me. I don't got a problem with it.
I wish I had that story.
Yeah, like, my mom always said that. Like, I don't got
my little sister got that story.
For real?
Yeah,
that's because you walk so she can run.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think that's just where I'm at. What about you?
What about you,
Brent? I definitely dealt with that. My coming out story was, I ain't getting no whooping, but I would say like it's so crazy because I always talk about like my bond with my dad was rocky growing up. But what I love about him is he always accepted me. Like, soon as he knew, he was like, "Oh, I been knew that. I was waiting on you to say."
That's how my dad was. I got a son.
Yeah. My dad was like, "Yeah, I wish I got." He was like, "You gave me boy energy, but you know what I mean. I ain't know what." But he accepted me, and I always love and cherish that from him because, I have my mom who I'm closest to, but she's in the church. Yeah, so I grew up in the church because of.
Same. My mom is a preacher's kid.
My mom is a music minister.
Yeah.
So she sing and go for church and did Sunday school. Like, deep. So I grew up in the church. Right. But I also had a dad that was like, man, you can follow God on your own or like you still, you know what I mean? Yeah. But my mom was rocky with it at first. And I remember I was just like, like no cap. Like I was dating, when I was dating guys, I was only dating guys because of the church or how I felt about my church family. I never could get physical or felt anything like in love wise because that wasn't me. Since I could remember for real, I always felt a sparkle in my heart when it came to women than it did a man. So it took her a while to come around, but I remember I was suicidal and she just gave me a hug and was like, listen, my job is to love you. I don't judge you. I can't judge you. So and she said to this day we talk about that, and she talked about how her pastor told her love her anyway. She was like, good, because I was gonna love my baby anyway, but I was willing. Yeah. But when you grow up like that, and if we grew up shame thing in the church, they really did though. Yeah. The generations before us really was like, by the book, and you got to do this. You can't wear this to church. You can't.
Like we're the generation that is the most
open. Exactly. So once she knew that and was like, look, I don't care about none of that. I don't care what y'all say. Take it up with me, but that's my baby. It was easy after that. She was able to accept people, but at first it was rocky. Right. And I'm not saying my mom made me feel hate or anything like that. She just, because I'm so close to my mom, her not accepting anything hurt me. Mm-hmm. And even though she didn't even show me hate or anything, but I didn't even want to disappoint her in that way, and they would break me so bad because, like, dang, how is somebody I love going to disappoint you? Yeah, yeah. So, but once she came around, I was like, oh, yeah. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
I love that. I don't think my mom actually came around to it until Honestly, last year I had wrote a poem and I had basically like told my mama like if you don't support me in any type of way, like you don't show up to my poetry events, you don't show up when it come down to my sexuality, like if you can't get with it right now, like you gotta go. Like I feel like it was like heavy. It was too heavy on me because it's like dang, like my mom is supposed to be my best friend. My mama is supposed to be like that person where it's like no matter what it is, I can talk to you, you know? And so it finally got to that point, and I knew she listened to it because like 2 weeks later, I'm talking about anything and everything I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
We was able to talk about. So like now she's very comfortable. She has 2 daughters that, you know, are very, very into women. And I feel like I'm like y'all, like if it's like a dude, it's like it's no spark. I never been in love with a guy in my life, you know? I can be like, dang, he look good or something like that, or dang, he got money.
That's how I be. I always say that.
Yeah.
And we gotta clear this up today. We're gonna clear this up right now. As a lesbian, as a woman, because I'm not a transgender.
Right.
Clear that up. Right. We like if I see an attractive male, I can still be like, he is attractive. He is good looking. He is, you know, some people say, oh well, that's gay, or people start saying stupid shit. I feel like what people don't understand is we still have the woman emotions. Like, I still go through like the emotions where I cry, I go through every emotion. Just like today, today was my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday to my
Happy birthday.
Today I was typing up my post for my friend. I just bust out crying, because this is my how you go through life and people always say like you gonna run into your friend. This is
your soulmate friend.
This is really like, and she's a Pisces too. Taurus Pisces we connect. So I'm typing up this post today for her birthday, and I'm just crying because it's just like I done been through so much. Like I'm being transparent today too. Like in past relationships, like. I'm fighting. I'm getting kicked out the crib. I'm sleeping in my car. This bitch will stay up all night and be on the phone with me, like making sure I'm cool. This bitch will pay for me a hotel if I can't. Like, if I'm fucked up, she'll send me money. Like, and today was the first day I realized even typing that post, like, damn, I really got like a real,
down
like a real friend. And it's not like, it's not no weird. There's not no we like each other. Yeah. None of that. Like we talk about our shit every day. I talk about what I got going, and she talk about her. We keep it like that, and I just like today was the first day I really realized, like, damn, I really got like a sister friend. Like today's my best birthday, so make sure y'all say happy birthday to my. But yeah,
happy birthday, bitch. Happy birthday, best.
Told you I was going to shout you. But no, I just wanted to throw that out there because I wanted people to know, like, we go through women emotions too. Like, I cry, I laugh.
Thank you.
I do everything a woman do. And for people, and you know what is wild to me when people say, well, they go to the club and they be like, I don't use the girl's bathroom. You still a woman. You have a period. I'm not weirdo. But no, because people, you got to think, if you're not comfortable with yourself and you already know people's going to go in here and look at you weird, you're not going to want to go in there. You don't want to put yourself.
And guess what? You got to have time with yourself to be comfortable with yourself.
Not even that. If you're still bleeding once a month, I'm going in this bathroom. Okay. I don't give a fuck who like it. I'm going in here.
So if you got to be,
but you should.
But if you're that uncomfortable with yourself to do something like that when you really need. You need to stay in the house for a little bit and figure it out. Because guess what?
It seems
this girl in boy clothes is going to go to that girl's bathroom and squat. I don't care. And I be seeing y'all comments. Y'all want to be boys. If I wanted to be a boy,
we would be trans. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Stop saying that. We don't want to be y'all. We just like to dress. And to be honest,
better.
We can't be like y'all because y'all don't know how to dress. Y'all can't dress.
Like how you dressing better in they clothes.
Y'all can't dress. Y'all don't pull. Like, y'all, come on now.
We're about to personalize that.
Be you, nor your dad.
And the who posted that, I went and I got on your page.
Come on. And I clicked it too.
And it took everything in my power not to go crazy on you. But I'm not going to do that. You know what? I liked your comment. We appreciate you for viewing our page and all of that. But the problem is too, like I said, we can't get into every negative comment. We're not going to.
But you have to also understand that those negative comments are going to come, and especially when you're doing something good. Like, look how you dress. Look how you look, and you look good. Look how you look. You look good. Like, that's what's going to happen. I feel like if those things don't happen, then you ain't doing something right. And when y'all just now starting and y'all already getting hate, it's like, yes, that's like a round of applause. You really doing good for real. All that type of stuff, no. Keep dressing how you dressing, better than they clothes. And that's all.
Period.
Yeah, I be getting mad with that type of stuff. Yeah.
Period. And we wanted to let y'all know, like, we're still women. Like, I know y'all probably get confused by the clothes and the hair and I go through every emotion your mom goes through. I go through every emotion your sister goes through. I go through every emotion your girlfriend goes through. And I wanted to put that out there because I want.
And we go through every emotion y'all go through because we, at the end of the day,
we're in the middle. We're boys. We're 1 foot in on this side and 1 foot on that side. And it's hard to like explain that because, and anybody who knows me, I hate when people say, well, you're acting like a boy. That's how I know you don't
have
know
masculine
me.
and feminine.
You don't know me.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
No, but what I was saying is real quick, like, for you to even have to explain that goes to show how this society is, because at the end of the day, like, I hate when men be like, yeah, y'all emotional. Y'all men is emotional too.
I think they're
like,
more.
Y'all act like, no, for real. And because y'all want to hold it in because y'all want to have that tough look, y'all come out to be way more emotional because y'all explode. So why do we always got to put emotion on genders? Everyone cries. Everyone in this world can laugh. Everybody can cry, laugh, smile, frown. All of that.
And you should be able to.
There's not one emotion that's in the Bible that God says, oh, this emotion is just for men. And this emotion, only women. We all have emotions. Everybody cries. Why? Because we got to get it out. So y'all got to stop putting like that emotion on a gender. Like, y'all niggas got to stop.
That's the world. And that's why.
Y'all got to stop.
And no, you know what? You gotta stop. You gotta stop. If your kid falls down the steps and hit their head, I'm so sick of people saying, get up, what the you crying for? Boys don't cry.
Still hurt.
They just fell and hit their head off 3 flights.
Yes, and I'm not supposed to.
My mom have never failed. My mom said, get the up. Like, the problem is y'all gotta teach men to be gentle and express their emotion. A man is allowed, if your son hits his head and he busts his head open, he is allowed to cry. That's why y'all are creating mad, unstable men. Y'all are creating angry men. This is why are in and out of jail because they don't know how to express their emotion
because they weren't allowed to.
Exactly. And y'all make it like, oh, he being soft. No, he's being a human.
Yeah.
And that's what we gotta realize. Like, we gotta like stop that. Let people feel. I always say that. Like, let people feel, bro.
That's crazy you said that the way you said it, because my dad, like, one thing we talk about all the time, like my mom tell me all the time, that we do appreciate is my dad, since a little kid, when it came to my emotions, always said, let her get it out. Like, if I would be like, he didn't look at it as talking back. Now, don't get it twisted. If I do talk crazy, he like, all right, now. And I do have respect for my mom and my dad, but he was able as a little girl, but like, let her get it out. And even when it came to my male cousins that lived with us, let them get it out. And
I love that.
Like,
teach that to my sons.
No,
yes.
And I didn't understand that till now, because it's like, it helped me be able to express myself in any type of situation.
Right.
Because it starts at home. That's when we be like, y'all want to fix everybody, fix what's at home first. So my dad always wanted it to be where I could come to him if somebody touched me, if somebody, like, anything that someone does, my dad, I will say, always open that door to let me express myself and to say, hey, talk it, get it out. Like, when I would be bothered, get it out. Don't hold it in, get it out. So, no, for real. And it's so crazy because if you meet him, he's just, I
learned that early.
With certain stuff, though, I really value that because it was able to help me kind of be able at moments to help my emotion. And it's things that he didn't get to have growing up. You get what I'm saying? So, for him to not have been able to do that, but to see me or his nephews and be like,
it's all about your perspective.
Let it out. And I always be like, why you always say to let it out? Because I want you comfortable to talk to me. You got to be comfortable to talk to me. You got to, even when it's uncomfortable, we got to make it comfortable. So, like, that's what, as parents, I would love to take that from my dad as far as get it out, let it out. I bothered you today. You have to be able to tell me because we got to live together. You're my child. We got to coexist. You feel me? So that's one thing I got to shout out to my pop on that one. But for real, like that, and I learned that from a man. So y'all got to stop it with the men don't have.
Yeah.
Y'all breaking.
It's just about the emotional
down
intelligence.
It's a lot of people that do that. Stop crying.
Let people feel.
Toughen up. People cry
for what?
Because everybody bleeds, which means everybody gets a scar. Everybody gets a. Right. Everybody needs a Band-Aid at some point in life.
Everybody got that.
So everybody got to go through that emotion, that pain, and that hurt. So one thing I'm going to tell my son is cry, get it out. I hurt your feelings, tell me.
And do this. You know what big on? I had one of my exes, she had a son, which is like, who was like my son. He was like, he's very like, anything I'm doing, I want to be on Darshay's team. I want to be like, he just like that. And I would ask him, say if he hit his head off this table, he'll start crying. I'll be like, you okay? You all right? Come on, you big boy. You all right? You gonna be all right? Let me see. Let me see. You big boy, right? You let people feel. Don't try to cut emotions off because you ready for them to stop crying. If his head's still hurting, he's allowed to cry. But just let him know you all right. You gonna be all right. You a big boy.
They actually stop crying when it's like that.
Stop.
But when you're yelling at them
and rub it and make
moment,
him feel good.
it lasts. That cry lasted so much more because it's like, can you allow for me to just let that cry
And
out,
that shit turns into hate. Like that shit turns
does.
into anger. That shit turns in, because you don't have no outlet. Imagine not having an outlet to express yourself.
I don't have to imagine.
See,
Yeah,
let's get into it.
Yeah,
That's something I don't want my child to have to say.
Yeah. That's one of my biggest fears is for my kid to feel like they're not safe with me.
Yeah.
Like, and one thing about me, I'm very logical. I'm very like, I live in the real world. Like, I want you to know that. Like,
be realistic.
I'm realistic. Like, I understand the left and the right and the right. Like, that's just me as a person. Like, I'm very, like, if somebody called me, I'm going to tell, hey, don't do that. That's pretty stupid. Like, so I want my kids to be able to, like, just be able to express yourself, be normal. And you're allowed to cry. Even as a boy, I want you to cry. Because I don't want to create no unstable man where your girlfriend's calling me talking about some, oh, he's in here breaking stuff and punching stuff. That's cool. You get what I'm saying? Because
it starts from somewhere.
That's because it started because I was telling him, oh, you can't cry. Get your. You get what I'm saying? So, but let's get back because I got something special.
You got something special for me.
I got something special. All right, this is a real question though.
Okay.
Is it harder to date men or is it harder to date studs? Which ones you think?
So if I'm being very honest, I have not dated guys in a long time. If I'm being very transparent, and I don't mind saying it on camera, because I'm just real with myself. It's not gonna sound good. Okay. If I ever date a guy, it's because I'm dating you for a reason. That means you had some money and you wanted to give it to me. I told you what I was here for. Not like, that other stuff. But I feel
you honest though.
Yeah, I feel like only men that I actually am attracted to is like old men, because I feel like you already know I'm young, bruh. You old, bruh.
Put the money in my hand.
Yeah, come on.
Put the money in my hand.
Very honest. I feel like that is something that I'm able to do. But studs, I feel like it's not hard.
Start lighting up when she said, you see her? She started lighting the
it's not hard. Me personally, I think the best way to date a stud is just to treat them the same way that you want to be treated. Like, I like to bring out the most feminine version of a stud. I don't care what you look like on the outside. In this house, take that bra off. In this house, you getting your feet rubbed on. In this house, like,
you got a whoa.
I'm really like that.
I agree.
Like,
I
feel like I want you to go to the nail shop with me. Like, I want us to go get massages. Like, I'm a caterer. I'm a nurturer. Like, I'm a Cancer, so like, I love to do those things.
You're a Cancer.
Yeah, Cancers are honestly the best. I dated a Taurus, and
you're a Cancer.
What that mean?
Relationships, cool. Relation.
I never dated. But the problem is too.
We are hell.
Y'all are hell.
Like, it's like, you know how Cancer.
She said it right, hell.
Like Cancer, the actual Cancer is not a good thing, So I feel like being a Cancer, I'm not a good thing to certain people, Like, me and certain people are not compatible, and I don't have to make myself feel like I'm a bad person for it. I just feel like certain people, zodiacs or type of people, characteristics might bring out the worst version in me, and certain type of people might bring out the best version. And I stay away from the people that I feel like automatically I'm realizing that I'm snapping too much, I'm cranky too much, like, because now I'm going to be that bad guy in your story. And I feel like I want to be as little, I don't want to be the villain in every story,
okay. Just some stories, not everyone.
And if I am, then it's not my fault.
So you said you dated a Taurus before. What happened?
I was dating a Taurus. It was long distance. They were in another state. And
problem number one.
Okay.
She's trying to play us, y'all. I'm not standing for that. Go ahead.
It was good, But I did realize that Taurus can be like womanizers, but they can also be like gaslighters in that same sense. And it's like they can make you feel so good, but you have to be very, very intelligent to peep their bull. And Taurus come with boy. I'm like that as a Cancer, because I feel like if you know I can't trust you, you should never trust me. If you know I can't trust you. Like, why would you trust me if you know I can't trust you?
Ooh,
never thought. See, that's
like
that Cancer. I ain't knowing that.
Like that. Don't trust me if I can't. Ooh.
Why would you trust me? Ooh. It's like, if like, in the back of my mind, like, if you say you're going outside today, I might be like, okay. But you think I'm finna just sit in the house and knowing like I don't trust you, I'm finna go outside too. And I'm finna go do me too. Because I don't trust you.
Whoa.
Crazy?
I don't.
That's low-key a Libra.
Yeah, my sister's a Libra, and that's how it goes.
No.
Maybe that's a woman thing at this point because she said it.
Or
I
somebody
said it.
that been through bull and is like, oh yeah,
You ain't
I'm
got
not
time
that
for
me no
that.
more.
I feel like it's just being realistic because it's like when you already. My thing is like I haven't been hurt. I've only had one heartbreak, and that's all it
See,
took.
me, it's hurt. That's why.
It only took one time to be hurt. So after that, it's like
Mhm.
you get hurt that one time. Once you start to recognize certain things, it's like, what you gonna do? You gonna cry about it, or
You get even.
You gonna leave? You gonna stay? If you stay, then you gonna have to deal with it. If you gonna stay, it's either you gonna be the same thing as them, or you gonna move accordingly. I don't know. I just look at it like, just don't trust nobody. Don't trust.
See, don't say that.
See, with me, I'm
making
like,
don't do that.
I'm screaming. With me, it's like it's different a little bit because it's like I say this, like I'll be dancing. I'll trust you as far as I can. Like, you know what I mean? As in, like,
Of course, I can throw you.
not even that, yeah. But I ain't gonna put on what somebody else did to me and try to put it on you. Now I'm
like,
gonna learn.
That's a great thing about me.
I'm gonna learn about everything that I've been through and understand where I fall wrong. Understand where I need to be accountable, but understand that hey, I forgive you, but I don't forget. Because if I forget, that's when I let you do it again. And because I used to want to forget, I won't even say forget, but want to
Just put it past.
You get what I'm saying? And like, and that's when I would get hurt again. Cause I'm putting it in the back of my head. Cause I I know if I think about it, I'ma stay with you or do that. So once I started realizing I was dumb for love and all that, like I became, oh no, this ain't it. Oh yeah, you
see, I was the person hurting.
No, but see, and let me
Once
be
it
honest.
got deep.
Let me be honest. Me too.
Okay.
So I feel like a lot was my karma, but I learned that lesson. See, even though I know it's my karma, but I didn't like how it felt though. So I'm still able to be like, okay, yeah,
that's how.
All right, so I'm peeping you. I'm not going to assume you're doing it, but soon as I feel like in my gut,
intuition,
and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you got. Oh baby.
See, my trust don't fall on different people. It's like if I can't trust you, I can't trust you. If I moved on to somebody else, like I never.
I said you got. That's why I
don't
said
not trust you because of what the next person.
I can't hold.
Yeah,
what they do to
yeah.
You. So I'm not gonna go in it. You go out, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can't go out. I don't know how you act when you go out. I can't do that because went out and cheated on me every time. But once I see and I learn your pattern, one thing about me, I pay attention a lot to people. Right. So I will learn your pattern before you even realize you got one.
I'm gonna learn your pattern before you realize mine.
So once you got a pattern, I'm like this. Oh, you broke your
pattern.
I'm big on that.
Put the seatbelt on.
Because I've never caught nobody.
See, I'm the complete, and see, that's when I meet people. I never have a pattern, and that's exactly, and that's exactly why I don't have a pattern. And I always tell people, I'm a person. Because I always tell people, I'm a person. I know when I tell my friend, my Pisces friend, I always tell them, people prepare you for bad behavior, and this is what I tell you. All right, for example, me as a person, my phone's always on silent. If I'm single in between married, and my phone's on silent because I hate being startled. I hate if I'm laying down, my phone like I hate when my heart's beating fast. That's just a pet peeve of mine. I always tell people when you meet somebody, pay attention to that shit they do. If they when you first meet them, their phone was ringing, and they slowly put it on silent, and they slowly turn their notifications off, and they start telling, "This is just how I am." No, you will see that in the beginning. People prepare you for shit. Like stupid shit. They want to get you in the habit of being stupid. I tell my friend that nigga know he's preparing you for bad behavior. He know what he's doing. I know what I'm doing. I tell people, we're all 30. We know better. We know right from wrong, left from right. Everybody in this room know better. I say that. Hold people to a standard because if you don't, they're going to start that bad behavior shit where they're going to slowly, surely cut that phone off. I'll never forget. I told her, I can't change my number, man. It's just calling from the jail. I said, wait, huh? He's keeping his phone number because he's calling from the jail. So what if his phone get cut off? They still gonna call. Not even that. They gotta call a new number. There's not no. That's every night his phone is going on to do not disturb at 10 o'clock. Why? Who's calling after 10? It's like you gotta. And I'm a person. I'm big on that. I won't say shit.
I don't.
I don't say shit.
I feel like when you say something, you're allowing for them to try to come up with something. Like, I want you to just keep moving because I want to be able to recognize that by the time I do something, I'm not saying nothing. I'm dipping because I've never caught nobody cheating on me. Never.
Me too.
Never.
Y'all did a great job. If y'all
I think God knows not to allow that. Because
I did. Yeah.
I don't know.
Right in the lap. Caught it.
Mine's always happened with patterns changing. That's always been my end because I'm real big on patterns. Like if you start off every Thursday we going on a date, or every Tuesday we got game night or something like that, it just period.
Stay away from patterns.
So face.
That's my friend. And I'm a stick beside her.
I'm a stick beside.
Oh, dead ass. All right, so look, let's get into this too, because this is a big deal right now, and this is making me hot. So did everybody here see the Mea Culpa, the Tyler Perry new movie?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
What? I'm sick of y'all, and this is why I'm sick of y'all.
What's your pick on it?
Why? All right, so I keep seeing all black people say, this is another thing too, I hate this. So every black person say, Tyler Perry depicts us in a certain light. He sees us. Listen, if you're black, you grew up in a certain light, period. You seen everything Tyler Perry depicts is shit that we seen growing up. If you want to see more, go watch a white movie. Go it's like, for example, Italian people never come at Martin Scorsese about Goodfellas or about none of the shit he do. You know why? Because that's their life. They're embracing that. They're proud. We're the only people say, he keep making us look like crackheads, and your aunt was a crackhead, right?
Come on.
Like, we gotta, and the problem is with that too, is that is a legend, and we got to stop disrespecting our legends.
Right.
Every time, and the problem is too, is we as black people, if we feel like we don't know somebody personally, oh, it's them. But if you worked at Tyler Perry Studios, he would be the best person in the world. We got to stop that. How many people do you know that have their own studios? Even white people. Tom Cruise don't got his own studio. Brad Pitt don't got his own studio. That is a billionaire. And we hate on him because he has the same ending. He has, first of all, y'all got to stop it. We are the only people who down our people for making movies about our life. White people been doing that for 100 years.
He's only writing it because it's something relatable to so many people. Why we all watched it?
Exactly.
We all watched it
all
for
watched
a reason.
It, though. Facts.
Regardless of the ending, we watched it.
But the crazy part, even if you don't like the endings, like me, I even say, it's the same, but guess what? I watch it every time. Why? Because I love it and I embrace it.
And I love Tyler Perry.
And I love, exactly. So guess what? I'm going to watch every time. But the haters, guess what? They're going to watch it.
They're going to watch every time too.
You know why you know they're going to watch it? Because how you know how to end this?
How you know how to end it?
Because you're watching it every time.
Now, well, I
like it.
Go ahead.
I did not like the ending. And the only reason why I didn't like the ending is
the movies are like to me.
The movies just got together. You feel me? Like
the movies are
but I love the movie.
But once you watch it again, because I watched it 2-3 times, in the beginning, Kelly Rowland's outside. And the girlfriend Mitch is the.
We can't tell that. We can't.
Y'all better watch it. It's 5 weeks old. Don't piss me off. Go watch the movie. If you didn't see it, a spoiler alert. Guess what?
Right.
And I say
Tyler Perry, the brother, the brother who's the lawyer, whatever.
Yeah.
He comes out and says something about Zaire. Like, oh yeah, Zaire, we're throwing him under the jail. Because I kept wondering the whole movie, why is his hate for him so strong? What did he do? He don't know him. He's making it like he's a thug. He's not a thug. He's a painter. He's not a thug. At the beginning, the first little 5 minutes when they come out that restaurant, he says something about Zaire, like, oh yeah, and I'm going to get rid of him or something. And the girl, his wife, looks like, but you don't pay that attention the first time you watch it because it's like
you always peep something the very next time.
Again, it's like, and you know what else I want to say? Get this out. I want y'all to write, produce, and direct the movie. And I want y'all to know, and I want y'all to come up with the words for everybody, because I do the same shit. That is hard to figure out what every person is going to say, every scene, every lighting.
Facial expression.
Because people are on the internet, and the problem is with the world is we always think we can do somebody's job better than them. That's the number one problem. We always think, oh, I can do that. Can you? I want you to write the script and write every person's words, what they're going to say, the place, the time, and I want to see what you come up with.
They say, you want something done your way, do it yourself.
Exactly.
Let's see if I watch it to the end. To even know what the end ended at. Okay. Like, let me see.
No, and listen, I got a question for you. Don't answer this wrong, or the pod's over. So I'm just playing. All right, so you seen that viral post, right, about the $30 lunch?
Oh, yeah.
What you feeling? What you thinking? What we feeling?
In my opinion,
the $30?
The $30.
Girlie made a post about
you don't eat $100 lunches every day.
Shut up.
That's what I said.
How much money?
Show me, since you got that much money, you boss bitch. Go to the camera team and tell them to drop 30 days straight of you and Eddie V.
No,
and then I'll shut up. Tell them to drop Eddie V lunch clip of you every day for 30 days. Shut the up. You know how much money that is in 30 days? Shut up. You're not doing that.
You spend $3,000.
And guess what? If you did do that, you wouldn't have been bothered by that. Because that really got money and that really got a gun, they're going to be like, oh, at least he tried to do something. You wanted a lunch that you couldn't even afford and got mad when a gave you a lunch that you can get that you grub on every day. Stop playing like Chick-fil-A and Chipotle and went.
No, like, not even that. Not even that.
Playing.
Not even that. Send me my $30 back.
Right. If it's not nothing, send it back.
My opinion about it is, I go to work, I go to lunch. You know, you only got a certain amount of, you feel me? You only got certain locations that's even right there. What location you finna have where you can just hurry up and drive? Where you work at that you can just drive somewhere where it's $100 meal and they gonna have it done within 10 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that. In my opinion, if somebody send me $30, I ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, dang, you fuck with me. Oh, cause that's on my lunch. That I ain't gonna lie. Now on a date, I'm eating more than 30.
Yeah, of course.
Right, that's different. That's
on my lunch, you send me, I can eat by 3 meals. That's 3 lunches. You feel me? Because
little gas money in there. Like, come on now.
Like, in my opinion, $30 is more than enough when it comes down to lunch. Me, if you send me $10, I'm cool with it. Now, if it depends on the time.
20 and up.
Now, I would just have to say, depending on the time, and now if it's somebody you just started talking to, in that case it was, you shouldn't complain about anything, because in my opinion, he didn't have to do anything.
Appreciation over expectation.
Some people I'm gonna do the bare minimum on purpose just to see how much you appreciate me, because you don't know how much I'm willing to do if you just accept that minimum that I'm willing to do. You know I'm a trick for real when I with somebody. So it's like, damn, you can't afford $30 and I'm not going on no date with you, bro. Like, you ain't going nowhere with me. Like, what?
Facts, but what I'm saying, like, with the dude is, well, I mean, with the girl is like, even the that you do like that got money, tell me the last time he gave you $30 for lunch.
And how often?
I mean, $100 for lunch.
And how often?
Come on. Even if it's a money, he's not giving you $100 every day.
Because her words is, I spend $100.
And not even that. Why are you still working if you spending $100? Not
even
stop.
Not even that. If you don't even work and say you got your own business, if you really making that type of money, you can't stop. Quit. You got employees. You making that type of money. You
gotta cook.
Listen.
Okay. You got a chef.
You got an employee. You don't got time to get $100. Give me something real quick. I gotta fill my stomach.
That's what rich people do.
To do. We can't stop and get
That's
Eddie
people that be fronting though.
That's what I'm saying.
People don't live like that.
Real money. They is eating them Chick-fil-A lunches.
They are.
This is quick. I need to go through the drive.
You know how many suits and
people who get money are really frugal. People who hold on to money, and that's another. And this is why dating is hard as in today's society, because people are so unrealistic. Not even that,
and they want to live to other people's
expectations. If I just met you, right? That means we never been out yet, right? Why the would I send a stranger $100 for lunch that I've never even been out with? We have to stop. And the problem is, everybody wants to go viral and be funny. You're not funny. You're a turnoff
of the post.
Trying to be funny, and not even that. Why are you working? If you spend $100 on lunch, you should be on. You got to run your own business, a Fortune 500 company at that. If you need $100 every day,
over $3,000 on food in a month. You know how much money I spend on groceries a month? Maybe about $500 because I cook.
Exactly.
But outside of that,
and that food do be looking good as hell. I meant to tell you that. Let's get into that. Look, her food be looking good as hell.
I love
Davey the poet.
That's my love language for real.
I was about to come over there the other day. Like, look, put me up a plate.
Should I come by one?
All my life, come.
I am doing that.
Come on, man. You doing the poetry. You doing the food. Like,
that's hard.
Come on, chill out. Calm down.
I just trying to find something to keep me occupied, you know? Like, I just look at it like, if you got too much time on your hands, it's a problem. I like to cook. I like to write. I might go get me a drink if I got that time. Like, I just like to do something to occupy me.
Speaking of writing, so you ever thought about acting or? Because I wrote a script the other day.
I feel like I'm good at fake crying.
Fake crying? Well, we don't
No.
we don't want you fake. Whoa.
No.
I hear that she's good at fake crying.
No.
She don't be crying for y'all. She's faking.
No, I be for real crying. I be crying for real. But it's nothing that I'm against, honestly. Like, I'm in a point in my life where I feel like I don't minimize like what my talent is. Like, you never know like what you can fit in. But I do know that I want to start doing like intros or like talking throughout people's songs, you know?
I like that. That's hard.
Janae Aiko. Yeah.
I like that. That's cute. That's cute. All right, so I know you done been through some shit.
I was about
I
to ask.
I know you've been through some shit. So let me ask, this is because people never talk about this in a relationship. Have you ever been in a relationship that has made you depressed?
Whoa. Yeah. I'm gonna say my last relationship. My last relationship, and I wouldn't consider it to be a depressed. I would just consider it to be very draining. Okay. You know, I don't think nobody has ever got me to be depressed. I think I've only been depressed one time in my life, and it wasn't due to a relationship. But when I say like that relationship,
it felt like a burden.
It was, yeah. It was like real heavy to the point where it's like, damn, I was happy when that bitch left the house. Like, damn, I'm happy when we ain't talking for the day. Like, it really got to that.
That's how it used to be. My ex used to call. I used to get like anxiety. Like, I never
Yeah.
knew what anxiety was until you're living in that. Like, oh, fuck, I'm on the phone. Call my heart.
You don't even know what the call about to be about, and your nerves are already bad. Like,
people also too. I was a bad person at that time, so you know I'm doing my own little shit I shouldn't be doing. You know, so I'm gonna be accountable for that. But
I love that.
Also too, it definitely build anxiety. Like, you know, it's like, damn, this shit. And it make you, just like you said, you're happy when you're not talking to them. Like everybody else who's called, as soon as you see their number,
it's like you're waiting on that moment for it to finally get cut off. That's what I would consider it. But to be depressed, I feel like I don't know. I think I've only had like one thing, but it was, of course, when it ended with like a heartbreak. But I wouldn't say like during the relationship I was depressed, because depressed is a very huge thing to claim.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
I don't
huge thing that y'all gotta stop claiming that because y'all broke.
No, yeah,
that's something very heavy to claim. So I wouldn't say depressed, but I would say draining. It's
okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That was good. I got some questions. I got a question too. What do you think you look for that are red flags? Like what's red flags? Like in the beginning of a relationship, what do you look for? What's your red flags?
For myself, what are my red flags?
Whether yourself, somebody else, what's your red flags in the beginning?
Some stuff that are red flags. I pay attention to people consistency. Rather it's what you say, what your story was, what your past was. I just really pay attention to consistency. That's like something that I'm big on. Like I've never caught nobody cheating. I swear to God. But when it's be like, wait, how the hell they said they got off at 7:00 and then, but you called me at 11. Oh, okay. Like stuff like that.
I had to get in the shower.
I don't play like that. Or like, yeah, it took me 30 minutes, and then I'm thinking, and I'm just like, but why is it 11:00? You know, like I don't know. I'm just, maybe I'm not a perfectionist, but I don't play when it comes down to consistency. Like I pay attention to the bull. And then outside of that, another red flag is people that don't really express themselves. I feel like I'm so afraid of dating somebody that don't express themselves, because if you're not expressing yourself about your past or me or yourself, it's like, who the am I dating? And how do you feel about me? You know, like they be like, oh, well, you should already know what's up. This is how I treat you. Like, you know, how people can do things just to stroke their own ego. So how do I know that you're doing these things for me? Like, you know,
you want reassurance, basically.
Yeah, I'm real big on that. My love language is all of them. I don't settle for not one. Like I need all, because I'm gonna give you all. So that's what I want in return. So
listen, y'all don't got it all.
That's when I'm toxic. But when I'm with you,
hold on. What you mean you toxic? Slow that down. What's toxic for you?
Toxic. My toxic. If you were to ask anybody, my thing is like whatever I said it's gonna be in the beginning. That's just what it is. If you fell in love with me, that's not my problem. I told you in the beginning that this is not that and will never be. So
hold on, you be telling it'll never be that in the beginning?
I let them know, like, oh, what are you looking for? Oh, I'm not really looking for anything, actually. I'm just attracted to you. I think that we can have fun with each other, but not every person.
It's fun. SEX.
Not necessarily, but my sex do get me in trouble, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So I try not to.
She bringing that heat.
No,
for real.
You asked.
All right, speaking of that heat, we gotta keep that heat flowing. So have you ever had a threesome?
No, I want to.
But would you have one?
I want to.
She's looking. Tune in. Daisy the poet. You get what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You never had one?
No, because I don't think that I've been invited to a lot of threesomes. Like friends, they'll invite me like when it come down to them and their partner, but I'm afraid to do it with a friend and their partner. Like I'll do it with my friend and another friend, but I'm not doing it with my friend and my partner. I've had at least 3 friends do that, and I just look at it like, bro, I respect you too much to just be eating your person up like that. Or, you feel me? Like,
no, we invited you. We know what we doing.
Why would you put stipulations?
But that does mess up a friendship eventually.
That's inappropriate, actually.
It is, because like, what if I come with that fire and you over here like, hold on now, slow down
some more? Oh, I want some more.
Your girl wants some more. Now the friend got a beef with.
Nah, I do it with 2 friends though. No, I want to.
No, somebody I dated one time tried to set up a threesome. I get home, there's 2 people at the house. I said, hold on, what is she doing here? I'm sleepy. Like, I didn't listen.
I bet you woke up.
No, take her home. I brought her in another room. I said, they were naked. I said, oh, come here. I said, you come here in the back. Take her home. What are you doing? Oh, I thought you wanted a threesome. First of all, people don't get this.
You did say you don't like spontaneous.
This is another thing too. People don't get this. A threesome is work. Sex is work. If I'm coming home after a long night, if it's not already authorized in my head that I'm about to 2 people, I didn't ask you for that.
That is a lot though.
And not even that. Y'all rode past her house to come here without asking. Ride back to take her back home.
I'm not gonna lie though. When you're in a relationship, you can't just up and throw in a damn threesome. That's something we have to communicate.
And girlie liked me too. She wanted to me separately before. So basically, you're inviting her to have fun on some shit. Like, oh, well, I want to do this anyway.
You see, her ass probably was sitting there like, and waiting.
And here I go. Come here. Take her home right now. The end of the night.
Because that would get too spicy.
Every time I have
I'm not eating anybody's. I'm not eating.
Wait, you said every time?
Every time I have had one.
Frico.
Why are we going back?
What I was trying.
Like, why Rico?
That's that.
That's my name.
I love you. I love you. Nah, but me personally, I feel like sometimes it should just be like, you feel me, spontaneous. Like, so the first 2 times I had one, I had a total of 3 threesomes, and the first 2 was on some fun drunk 2 friends, fun drunk. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
But in a relationship,
now a relationship. Now I did have a threesome with somebody that me and them was talking, and they brought in.
But you knew ahead of time.
Yeah, I got an offer ahead of time. But hold on, but here's the thing though. They was, you feel me? They was cool. So but I was still talking to the one like a relationship type thing. So when she was on some, oh yeah, I'm cool, I'm down, I'm cool, and brought somebody in, it caused problems. So
within y'all or within them?
Within them. Me, I don't give a not my girl though. We vibing, twin, but you not my. Cause guess what? I know when I leave, somebody else pulling up 5 minutes later.
Not necessarily.
Not 5 minutes.
No. But this is what it was though, for real. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So
it was that type of
yeah. It was like you like me, but it's like either it's a tug of pull. Either you really like me and I'm not really liking you, or that time I'm on your heel.
I was just never on the same page.
Yeah, we was never really on the same page. So maybe that's what they was trying to do on that type time. Let's see if this will put it. That didn't do nothing. Shit, I had a good time. You're mad. So I feel like friends going in and you're going with somebody's lover. Nah. I feel like if you're going to have a threesome in a relationship, it got to be somebody that's not your friend, not your family, nothing. Just
somebody that y'all both attracted.
Exactly. We could have a fun night at the club, and then, you feel me, you see Shorty, she bad, she looking at me and you, let's do that. But as far as, hey friend, you cute, I know you my type. Why? Because guess what? Let me tell y'all this. Don't have a threesome with me if you're not ready for me to good. I got to show out.
I got to show out.
Somebody else in here. God. You want somebody else in here? I got to show the up and show out. So don't do no threesome with me if you going to be mad. And that's what happens a lot.
So in other words, you saying like.
Yeah, even with friends. I know friends that have had threesomes and they, they wake up or they wake their nigga up and he's trying to the girl like, come on, let's go again.
Like only way.
Wait, why you so excited? One time I had a cousin, she woke up. Funny story, my cousin and my homeboy too. But she woke up and my homeboy was trying to fuck the other girl when she woke up. But you can't be mad.
You can't be mad. You brought this
because you brought that exactly.
And I want some new pussy tonight.
Exactly. So if
turn this shit up,
since she's still in the bed,
still in the bed.
No, but real. But that's what happens. A lot of people have threesomes because you're trying to please somebody else. Mm-hmm. Do it if you really want to do it. Don't do it if you're trying to please a relationship because it's gonna fuck it up. Because what you want them to do? You want them to just. Okay, I'm going to have boring sex. Baby, I can't help when I'm horny.
When my life.
Set me off and now I'm in that mood.
You turn this bitch up.
Yeah, like you can't just try to, okay, I can't still be in the mood while thinking, oh, I can't even lick you like this.
Like, no.
And I always ask people before the threesome, is you ready to go all out? Like, you want me to go all out? Like, not always.
Like, come on.
Let me correct that. You say you always be doing that. No, not always. The time that I have, nigga, you gotta make sure everybody's on the man's right, because it will start and shit will get awkward. You know, people get jealous, people get weird. I tell people, is you ready for me to eat her?
Because if communication is key, even especially during sex.
All right, that's good.
Facts.
Now, what was your worst sexual experience? Like a horrible time. You ever have a horrible time? You must have had great times. Y'all, she done had great times. There, look, we gotta rephrase that. She done had great times.
Okay. I got pulled over while having sex. Actually, I was giving head.
Whoa. So you was
you said you got pulled over, so now I'm thinking about you in the driver's seat and your head down. So your feet driving.
No, we were, when you're like looking for somewhere. Driving. Yeah, you're looking for somewhere to go.
She was a stud?
Yeah.
Good. She's a winner. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro.
Like,
studs up 1,000.
I'm dead.
Wow.
I really don't remember. Rather, I was in the driver or the passenger, but I do remember we drove into a neighborhood, and the reason why I don't remember is because
down.
Bro, we're hearing at the window. Like, it's 2 police officers on both sides.
I forgot about that story like that.
Now, that was some scary ass shit. That made me never want to have car sex again, but I did end up having car sex again because I like spontaneous shit. But it's also like, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the only bad story that I have because I have good stories.
I had a horrible story.
Like,
I have a horrible story.
Like,
this shit's so funny. All right, so I was in college. I was talking. Mind you, I should have never been doing this. I had a girlfriend. I ended up driving to this other college to meet this other girl that was not my girlfriend. We ended up staying the night. Mind you, my man came. R.I.P. bro. I told him to come up to the school with me. I mean, we gonna drive up there. We could stay at her crib, all the shit. Bro done bought 6 bottles of Ciroc. Right. Bro ready to turn this shit up. So, imagine I used to go to school there. So I tell bro, like, he give her a bottle to, like, go with her friends. Me and bro go, I'll go with my friends. We come back. Boys, the bottle's sitting on the counter, not open. Don't start the lane. So, boys, that's strike number 1. So then, like, all right, we go to bed. When I tell you I've never had sex, this shit was so horrible, bro. Like, this was so horrible. Like, and I always say this. You know what? I'm gonna take the credit. I'm gonna take the blame. Like, she just wasn't that into me. Like, I'm not gonna put that on her. I'm not gonna say her was trash. None of that. It was
just an awkward experience.
When I tell you, the next morning I woke up and my man's on the couch. I said, "Come on, we out. I said, hurry up, start loading the car. We out. If she wake up before the car's loaded, we gonna stay. But if she don't, we out." As soon as we got the last bag, she come out like, "Hey." I'm like, "Fuck." Next night, I just go lay down. Like, I just get in the bed. I don't even attempt.
Why is this the next day again?
Because I was planning on staying the weekend and I didn't want. I told her I was staying the weekend. I didn't want to, like, all right, we out. After we did it last night, it was butt to me. I didn't want to be like, you don't want to be too rude. You don't want to be. I stayed another night. Next night, I turned my back.
Was she gay?
She is. But look, she had a girlfriend. The girlfriend's cool. I fuck with the girlfriend. To the point, bro would, like, question, like, I remember she hit me before, like, probably 2-3 years ago, like, so, bro, did y'all ever? I said, bro, I'm gonna tell you out my mouth, we'll never ever do nothing again.
That ain't nothing we ever got to talk about.
When I tell you that shit was so boring, it had me bad. Bro, it was so bad. Like, it was so bad. I'm embarrassed. Like, to the point, I'm like, damn, was I not giving good? Like, I'm start thinking, like, it's me. Yeah.
You know what? You know what's
pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. See, I low key would rather have that one, like, just a bad sex experience than, like, really, like, some weirdo ass shit.
Right.
Like, me, it was so weird. Like, to the point, like, this shit is just weird. But I'm having sex with a girl. The girl got kids. Now, her girlfriend leaves. Her girlfriend works, whatever she work. I don't know where to work. I don't give a fuck. But now, she has a daughter, whatever. She got kids. Well, we having sex. She stopped. The baby started crying. In my mind, I'm done. Okay, yeah, your baby crying. They in the next room. Like, okay, we good. The brought the baby in. This is so fucking disrespectful. No, for real. Y'all laughing. This haunts me to this day. That shit so weird. I don't know if it, like, messed up my inner child with I got going. The bitch walked in with her kid, laid the kid down on the bed and was like, all right, come on, what you doing?
That wasn't her first time doing that. when the first time.
Bro, on my life, I can't. Shout out to Ariana motherfucking Walker, my bestie. Went to school for theater. We both went to school for theater. We know how to. I said, text her right now. Ari, call me. Woo, woo, woo. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. Do it right now. I'm getting the fuck up out of it. Even though I was already saying I'm getting the fuck up out of there, but I don't know if it was, they just wasn't comprehending. Like, it was like, I didn't even want to have that conversation. Because I might smack you if you tell me, yeah, this ain't my first time. I didn't want to know. She with me. It'd have been different if you a single mom, but even then, no, like now in the, you have a baby in the crib or something, that's different. But in the bed, that is I can't do that. And let me tell you why I can't do that.
She had the baby in the crib.
Let me tell you why. Also, another reason is their other parent comes and lays on this side of the bed. Listen, bruh, kid you not, the nigga lays right here where I'm at. So, and that nigga that stud girl kisses her child every day. And when she goes to work, you got somebody else in this bed having sex. Their parts out next to your child.
Freako.
You're a different bitch, and so it was more like you're disrespectful.
Oh yeah, she wildin'.
It's like one
greasy bitch,
but it's like, dang, we gonna.
Bro, she's a greasy bitch. I looked at her. I said, "Oh, this is a noodle.
Well,
she is a wet noodle. Cause how could you see? It's different if they in the crib, but to have the other parent live there, and then on top of that, I don't know this baby. Yeah, but the baby was like a baby. Baby. The baby was less than 1, so I doubt the baby would even probably remember my face. But it was still she talked to her mama every night right here.
All right, so
that's crazy to me.
Before we wrap this up, we got one more question. All right, so this is a serious question. All right, so if you had a girlfriend, right, and one of her exes died, would you be okay if they cried? Like, how would you feel about that?
How hard you crying? You with me now? Ain't no crying.
I feel like for me though, I'm gonna let you cry. I want you to cry because it's over for that. Like, it's just tears of goodbye. Like, it's over. Like, I don't look for me. Cry, get it out. Don't cry too hard though. Go over your moms or your sisters or your friends or something. Go cry over there, but you can cry a little bit because guess what? Their ass ain't coming back. It's over. Yeah. It's over.
Listen, for me. Even though did, I'm not judging on no did nigga wildin', but no, for real, they did. So I'm not crying because I'm not saying you can't miss a nigga that's dead shit. The nigga can't come back, but how sick my head is. What you doing with that nigga before he died? That you crying this hard? That's how I'm sick like that, little bro.
Sick.
That's sick.
That's sick.
What you thinking? What you thinking, baby?
Me personally,
I'm gonna think you was with them the day before they died. So
this nigga sick as hell.
Sick.
Go to that hospital.
I think she had this happen to her before.
Yeah, look, bro might have.
Me personally, I'm with you. You can cry, but not too much to the point it make me feel like that. You feel me? Like, cry, but I can't take away from the fact that y'all do have memories. Like, I'm not the only person you ever loved, ever had chemistry with, so you probably do love them. Like, just because y'all not together, you can't ever tell me that you don't love your ex. You don't love your ex. Like, come on now. But it's also like, bro, don't cry too long.
A regular
y'all niggas got stipulations on niggas crying. Don't cry too hard.
Just leave because then it's gonna affect me.
Cool, but the whole
boys,
don't let me see that. Have enough respect for me.
Smack in the back of your neck. Get the fuck up. What's up, baby?
Just have enough respect for me not to cry like that. Now, if you drop a tear, you want to communicate with me, cool. But when it come down to you sobbing like that, have enough respect to get in the car, go to your mama's house. Like,
else. You don't gotta
write in a diary, a journal, your phone.
Sit in the car for a couple hours and go cry. Don't come here because if I see you crying, still you need to be with
me like days or for months though.
If I hear you, I'm punching the fuck out you.
Another reason why I don't like it crying around me, I don't want to hear you don't care. No, I don't give a fuck. I ain't know the nigga. But they'll try to do that to justify their tears though. Real shit. I'm like, you don't fucking care.
But what if they're crying for like months or a year, like months at a time?
Oh, bitch. Then I'm gonna think you was pregnant when he got in that casket. So get the fuck.
So today we had a good pod. We had a good episode.
Really good.
Thanks to our first
Really
guest,
good. Hey, y'all.
Miss Davy the
y'all
poet.
so
Let's give it up.
much. Thank you.
We
That was
appreciate you
fun.
stopping past. You know, we had a great time.
I really appreciate
for real.
y'all. That was really fun.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
are
did.
good. Y'all
You
are
dope as
vibe.
hell.
I
You
love
dope
y'all.
as hell.
vibe.
We like your swag. You came in here.
Thank you. I had
shit
to, 'cause
on.
I'm like, bro, they be putting on freaking clothes. Like, let me go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't one of them. And we got a good person. You know, y'all go get the
Facts.
stragglers, the OnlyFans, and put them on and ask their opinion. The people who don't give
This
a
is
fuck.
facts.
We got some quality in here. So
I love
we
this.
appreciate
I
you
love
for
this.
stopping through. You're our first
Appreciate
guest.
y'all.
We were excited to have you, and we had a
Appreciate
blast.
y'all.
Yes.
I really did enjoy that.
All right, so we're going to close up. Thank you, Miss Davy the poet. Follow.
We appreciate her. Make sure y'all go follow her, man. Make sure y'all go look
do
listen
it.
to her. Yeah,
On
I
the
said,
poetry,
you
and we're
you
gonna
was
pull up.
spitting.
We're gonna pull up
You
one
was
time. We're
spitting.
gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up. I know you invited me to the last
Yeah,
shit.
you did.
She invited us to some last shit, but we're gonna pull
Y'all
up
gonna
next
come
time.
though. Y'all gonna
Listen,
come.
when you have your
My book release.
we there,
We
baby.
there.
June 29th.
Yeah, let us
All
know.
right, so thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah,
Another
we love
episode
y'all.
of Club 6, and we're out.
We love y'all. Bye bye.
Appreciate y'all.